Dilly cigaretting. Very good. Yes, really great. 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's good. Barely have an occasional real cigarette now and then just to see what they're like. But yeah, I'm really past them. I can live with this thing for a while, and yeah, I think it'd be easier to quit this. It's not really as convenient as a cigarette. Well, in some ways it's more convenient though. I mean, no ashes and residue and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, I think I'll throw in. I have a little clip. I got my blood tested the other day, so I'll throw that clip in here somewhere. Hide it somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere in the video there'll be a clip of getting blood sucked out. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, alright, the subject is, yeah, just this whole idea of how we, it's all this subjective thing. I mean, somebody again pointed out, said something in one of the comments, oh, everything's subjective, all values are subjective. It's just such a pile of shit. It's just not. That's just not the way the real world works. It's not all subjective. There's some absolutes that we can define, and they're just true, I mean, people suffering in the Holocaust, bad thing. There's just no reason we should have to even argue that it's not subjective. He's a little tilted. Anyway, so it's just crap. Anyway, just to say anything to do with being a philosopher, I don't think. His whole point is analyzing what we are. If we were visitors to another universe and there was a planet with little crawly things on it, we would be able to make judgments. We wouldn't just sit there and say, no, we can't judge it, too subjective an equation. Bullshit on that. We would be able to figure out what the game was that they were playing and whether it was a sensible or stupid game. And we can see it in games we play. And we can see a game and we can say, oh, that's a stupid game because it's unfair. Russian roulette or something. Oh, that's stupid, too decisive, too. No necessary. But anyway, we can see cheats and we can see lots of things. Well, anyway, but the point of this video is that this is a psychology thing, and so yeah, there's lots of humans who have a subjective perception of the world, what they feel, and that's personal. What you personally feel, what you personally get off on, is subjective. That's yours. That has nothing to do with philosophy. We can philosophically analyze our psychology and understand it, but there's no need to override it. We just accept it for what it is, define it, and establish that's what you feel. That's your identity. You might even relate to math fails. We've been doing the transition thing, and and that's it's sort of the same thing. It's this capacity for us to morph into different perspectives that make us capable of feeling different things in different ways about things. So obviously we, as human beings, have a disposition, a sense of, we have our own personal sensibilities, is what I'll call them, and what we like, what we dislike, what we enjoy, what we don't enjoy. I mean, it's getting idiotic to have to put it into such simplistic terms, but I guess that's necessary. So anyway, I mean, I obviously have a disposition, a personal disposition, that finds life repulsive. I mean, I find this sloppiness of it disgusting, just unacceptable. It's unacceptable to me, and it probably has been unacceptable for most of my life. I was caught up in living only because I thought it was an obligation. You weren't really given the choice to say, no, I don't want to be here. So that always seemed like some sort of dramatic thing, and you get over that with time. And you say, oh, wait a minute, it's not so dramatic. It's just a simple conclusion that I'm not a roller coaster rider, and this place is for roller coaster riders. This is a place for people who like these amusements. This is an amusement park that we're living in, this planet Earth thing with human beings. And the human beings have decided it's Dollywood or whatever. It's their variety of amusement park, and has cotton candy and soda pop and silly salt and pepper upside down, make you puke kind of rides. And I don't have any desire to participate in any of that shit. That just doesn't do a damn thing for me. So I'm stuck here with a disposition of personal sensibilities that are not matched to the human world the human race has invested in. And my argument to the human race is that if it's going to keep playing the game, if it's going to keep building on its amusement park and putting new riders on the roller coasters and on the rides and the rest of the stuff, it ought to take the responsibility to make sure it doesn't create people like me, that it creates people that have sensibilities matched to the amusement park it has built, that like playing capitalist games, that like watching most of the world live in shit, that enjoy the price we pay for the silly lives we live and the silly entertainments and the silly notions of freedom and all this other crap that people seem so invested in. And so you should create psychologies that are impervious to becoming me. I mean, I want you to Adolf Hitler me. I want to be eradicated. I want you to genocide against the existence of any more of me's. I want you to essentially sterilize whatever this form of human being is and make it impossible for it to be reformed again. Because Conference Report brought up that little bit in his video. It's just this, it's a little Hitler card. People just keep throwing it, and so he threw it. That as soon as you start having some sort of conversation about this utopia idea or something, that somehow you're doing the Hitler thing, and there was really nothing wrong with the Hitler thing except that it was a stupid premise. I mean, he was doing the Hitler thing based on irrelevant shit like race and just and ethnicity. I mean, stupid qualifications. But yeah, we should do the Hitler thing on reasonable qualifications. I mean, reasonable standards of what should be eradicated. And obviously, malcontents should be eradicated. There's no point in dragging them along and having 20% of your population malcontent with the crap that you've created. And it seems to me your obligation. It's not a horror. It's your fucking obligation. If you're going to sit there and invest in this stupid thing, then you should make sure that the people you're putting into it are people just like you, just as stupid and dumb and fucktarded as you are. And that's plainly how I see it. I mean, it's your assholes. So you should just make sure that you're all assholes. You're pigs. And so you should make sure that all the new generation are pigs like you. That want to wallow in the slop, in the cess, and eat the crap and the garbage. And that's what you should create. You should only force pigs to live in your shit civilization. And if you're not going to make it a better civilization, then make sure that's what you build. Yeah. And you're not trying, since that's my point. You're not doing any of that. So that's your obligation, really, is to make it fail-safe against the existence of my kind of human. Because my kind of human resents the hell out of you assholes injecting me into your imperfect slop and expecting me to say thank you. That's really disgusting that you think I should thank you for this privilege of being in your shit. That's grotesque enough. But then you're offended because I dare to raise my hand and say, no, I'm malcontent. Malcontent over here. Malcontent. No, you don't have a right to play games with me. No, I'm not your property. If you're going to have people, if you're going to invest in new generations, you have a responsibility to do it right, fucktards. And you get all resentful. I mean, fuck your resentment. Fuck you to hell, you bastards. You're the ones investing in the game. You're the one taking the bold initiative. You're the one obliging the continuation. So you're the one that has to be accountable. You're the one that's fucking responsible. Yeah, so that's probably enough of a video. So really what I'm saying is fuck yourself. Fuck yourself, literally. Recreate yourselves. Clone yourselves if that's what you have to do. Go ahead. Clone your fucking selves and force yourselves to live in your slop. Okay? But don't play with my psychology. Don't play with the arrangement that is my kind of human being. Don't allow them to be built in your superficial shit world. Because it's an abuse. It's irresponsible of you. You're motherfucking rat bastards. Because the price I pay isn't going to be worth your silly, stupid satisfaction with yourselves. And it's clear from my perspective. I mean, obviously, because I'm the one with the malcontent perspective. So obviously I know. I'm the one who sees it as completely unacceptable, intolerable, disgusting, grotesque, putrid, whatever words I can throw at you to describe just the contemptuous feeling
provoked, and I'm just giving you information. I'm just informing you that the strength and intensity of that revulsion is powerful, and you have to account for it, fuckers. It's part of the price paid for your stupid, idiotic joyride. Because you're crazy motherfucking wallowy pig cesspool shit fucks. Yeah, so again, fuck yourselves. Fuck your own kind. Okay? Don't mess with my kind of human. Eradicate us. Don't play games with us. We're not, we shouldn't exist at your whim, you fuckers. So be responsible and do the right thing. Yeah, eradicate us. Prevent us at minimum. Good enough. Enough of a video now, for sure.